You brought something up now and I want to touch on that. Let me start with you now, since you were, and I want to get your perspective as well, Erica. The general perception and belief is that Big Brother is for women. Women do better than the guys. Women go on Big Brother for certain reasons because the guys come out, sometimes hustle even more than the girls, and don't seem to live the lifestyle that the girls live. This is, you can't shake your head like you've never seen it. Have you ever seen this? Yeah. So it's not me saying it.
I'm upset.
There's a belief that women go on Big Brother for a certain reason, and there's a reason why women buy cars first, buy houses first, live a certain life first, and the guys who sometimes even win can't live that life. So what is that perception true? And what are your thoughts on that?
Ebuka, see, that perception is not true. I will use myself as an example. When I came out, what actually pushed me to be this person and this hardworking woman? Because when I went for my interviews, the only thing I get from those interviews is like, there's a lifespan for housemates, for female is 1 year. Like, I keep hearing that and like, oh, so after this thing now, I will fade away. Like, each time I go for an interview, they tell me, what would you do to be different? And that thing keeps ringing in my head. Like, is it really true? So after this 1 year, and that 1 year, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get a job, if brands would want to work with me. So, but then, and when you're out, it's already 3 months already. So you have like 7 months. Do you get what I'm saying? And then they tell you, see this winner, see this person, see this, how, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, God forbid, I won't be like this person. Why? No, I'm using myself as an example. And this is...
Did that sound loud?
Because it's not funny. And when you look back, a lot of people are looking up to you. People want you to be great, to do things for yourself. Yep. And then you go to these other people, like, they already feel like they know your future. Yeah. That, I beg, do make another person enter. And I say to myself, there is no gender based on this thing. If I'm going to be great, I will be great. I will work my ass off to not be included in this kind of people. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to be like, at least when you mention my name, you say, oh, she's a hardworking girl. Yeah. And ever since then, I've been working. Ebuka, do you know, sometimes I travel, the day I come back, I'm on the set. Because I feel like I owe myself that, there's something they say in Igbo language. Oof, what's that adage? If somebody predicted your life and you let it happen the way, then you are a fool. So now they thought they've seen what I'm going to be or what. So if I let them have their way, you are the fool. I'm the fool.
Okay. So, but it still doesn't change the fact that women are perceived.
No, because are you saying
that you work harder?
Yeah, we work harder.
Is that the truth?
Yes.
If women work harder, obviously we have more opportunities. I feel like there's a lot of brands, like hair brands, skincare, everything. And they use it to your boss. And the same time, because I want to be something. I don't want to work with guys. So you can't work with guys. So it's even recently that hair gummies, hair growth, this thing. They do a pass.
No, but truthfully, it's a lot of brands that would obviously pick women than men. It's from skincare to hair to makeup. Clothes. It's so many things. Beauty industry is huge. And trust me, they will not pick it only if you are gay. And you just come out and say you're gay.
But for the men that want to work are doing great, actually. I mean, from this past season, the ones working are doing great. Like, how much work do you want to put in? Do you get what I mean? It's not about, I went to Big Brother Nigeria, I'm automatically a celebrity. I don't have to do nothing. It doesn't work out that way. That's when you have to work the hardest, because there's just so many freaking expectations on you. Do you get what I mean? Like, you went to this season now. This person has how many cars? Like, why don't you have that? Or this person has how many houses? Why don't you have? Do you get what I mean? So like the you getting into the house and coming out from the house is the more reason why you should even work like times 100 harder than anybody else that wasn't in the house. Do you get what I mean? Because there's always going to be that comparison. There's always going to be the expectation. But these fans, the audience don't know like what really goes on. Like
the men might win in the Big Brother house because of the content and maybe
what she said as well, all the voters.
Yes, all of that. But outside is a different ball game. It's social, yes, and the social media. It's easier for girls to trend more than guys on social media because girls are just nicer to look at on social media.
Excuse me, I know what you should do. What? To Kayamata.
The other guy that was in Kayamata. When I saw that, I'm like,
which other guy?
Which guy? Who mentioned it?
Big Brother. But why would was it Big Brother? Oh, Big Brother.
Okay,
but why would you even give a? I feel like why this narrative is still on right now is because no guy has actually said, you know what? Yeah, I want to change it. Mm-hmm. I mean, somebody's doing it. Maybe because it's just one person. Toby did it.
Exactly. Yeah. Toby's doing it.
Toby is doing it. Do you get? But I feel like a lot of these guys, when they come out of the house, they hear this thing like, you know what? Maybe we just find something else. I think they're a bit more relaxed. And women, we put a lot of effort. Like we show up at events. You have to show up. You can't just be in your house and be
so the guys are lazy.
No, they allow these things hold them back. They feel like somebody told me recently. Sorry, somebody said recently that AMVCA. That why did you go? I mean, it's for women. You know, it's like for women. I can't go there. I'm like, do you know that showing up sometimes brands see you?
Yeah,
you get more. You know what? Because I mean, but that's why.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me ask you. Okay.
I would still. I think the general excuse or general reason for this is that there is more market or there are more things for females to sell than for the guys. Okay.
So what the women would do, they go vote for you.
So I hear that a lot.
So just so you target me.
No, but I want to hear your perspective. Yeah. And I want to ask a more direct question about the belief that ladies who come out of Big Brother or who go on Big Brother, who want to go on Big Brother, want to do that to attract certain men to fund their lifestyle. And this is not a small narrative.
It's the ultimate one.
It's extremely huge and it's disgusting.
Literally, and it almost sort of taints everybody.
Yeah.
So Dora buys a car, forget now. So it's what the belief is. That people who go on this show because they want to be funded, because they want to be seen by someone.
That's made before.
Do you hear that? And
are they not?
Right? Are they not being funded?
Let me finish. But they always say there's no smoke without fire. So is there really no smoke without fire in this?
There's no smoke without fire.
There's no smoke without fire.
There's no smoke. There's fire.
I'm out there.
Do you want to say there's no smoke in this particular
There's no fire in this.
There's no fire in this particular
on a platform where everybody sees me. Is there a particular male that takes interest in me, in women, and says, "Oh, I like her personality. I like how intentional she is. I want to be about her. I like her." I'm not gonna deny that. Yes, like don't take it for. Do you understand? But I really find it disgusting that people think, "Oh, I'm going on Big Brother to sell myself. Oh, I'm going on Big Brother so that the rich men will see that I have big breasts. So come and suck."
Where is it coming from?
I don't know.
It's people's insecurities.
It's your exactly. It's the fact that you think that I have to be. I have friends that are not famous that are doing exceptionally great. I don't have to be famous to do well. Great.
And you don't have to be funded.
I have friends that are freaking rich and nobody knows their names. Trust me, The famous ones are not even the richest ones.
That,
So selling that narrative, or girls go on Big Brother to sell themselves, is disgusting, and they need to dead it.
Exactly.
Because I walk. They don't know. They don't know. They
only see the quality.
They didn't know. They only see the body. Half of these people that they feel like are coming to you are users. Mm-hmm. They don't know. Say before I land here now, from that, why do you see I don't do makeup? Now also I go also. They users. Like, it's crazy.
And it needs to stop.
Tibos.
I agree with her. I agree that there is such a narrative, and it's annoying because it doesn't apply. At least not to me. Mm-hmm. I can only speak for myself, to be honest.
Exactly.
But I also know a couple of these ladies, and I know how hard they work. If there's one person I always use as an example, is Bisola, and Messi, and Tacha.
Thank you.
These girls, they are. This one multitasking. I've met all of you, See, everyone tries to put in the work.
Yeah.
They go hard. Messi said something from her trip. She goes on set, or she goes to her store or something, I see Tacha selling her stuff. I wish I was like Tacha. Tacha is a proper market woman. I say that in a very good way.
Thank you.
Don't get... nobody should take it the wrong way.
Nah.
But Bisola is the Oga Pata multitasking. She does everything at once. It's like Bisola has like 70 hours in a day.
My biggest school fees cost.
Oh my God. Talking about school fees, my daughter is in school now.
Hey, welcome. You never jumped.
She never jumped.
But I also would go with what Dorathy said. And if someone wants to be nice to you, why will I tell you no? Why will I push you?
So why then? Because I've also heard, if a guy is going to give me something,
it's a man's world.
Yeah.
It's a woman's world too.
Yeah. I always hear that say, okay, I'm not going to say no to a gift.
Why am I saying?
But how come we never hear, or does it happen? We never hear of the guys.
They are guys actually guys are just not getting.
Like Erica pointed out, women are more easy on the eye.
Yes. And the only reason why you see that it's women out there is we're going to take care of hair, we're going to take care of makeup, we're going to take care of the outfit. It's beauty. Beauty is a bit like we take showbiz literally. And showbiz is showbiz. That's what it is. You have to come up, step up. Like I was saying the other day to the interviews, I'm not one to always be glamorous. They tire me. I see Mercy, I see Ceec. You guys always look pain. It's like, man, I don't know how you guys do.
You just want to rest.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they. Yeah, maybe for events I might put in extra work, but it is a lot of work. It is showbiz, and if you understand that that's the business of the job, the industry that you're in, you have to always step up. It's a lot of money. It costs us more. So if you're gonna pay a guy 1 million naira, you're gonna pay a woman 1 million. I kid you not. 500k might go into just making the woman look good for that 1 million. The guy probably will not spend more than 100k. And you come out, you just know that.
And that's it. They go and shave their hair.
Do you understand? And that's it. So the women always put in extra work in everything they do. Yeah. Everything. In any industry, to be honest. Yeah. Because the same job that, like I said earlier, a man that is feeding a baby, oh my God, he's doing it so well. But a man at a normal level. So that's why we have to put extra foot forward in order to show ourselves that, yes, see me, I'm working hard.
Yeah. Alex, you wanted to say something?
Wait, I think I wanted to talk about something, but then I can't remember what made me want to talk about it. And it's this most successful tag that they give to certain housemates every year.
Let's get there.
And I see it.
I hate it so much.
And I find it very disgusting. It's really offensive.
Yeah.
And I know that most of the time when I see this thing, I see my picture in it. And I'm like, remove me from this picture. Because there are some people
they do it so
that
well.
don't even make noise.
To be honest,
there are some people that don't from this show that are not just about social media that are doing so well. And I also feel like every single person that has gone for that show comes out and wants to make something out of themselves. We cannot all be lucky. We can't always have the same luck. And the fact that somebody is not doing something that you expect them to do in year 1 doesn't mean that year 6
10 years from
they will not. Because Priscilla, you are a living
testimony. You are a thirsty,
and you know that when you came out, it was not like Ebuka was everywhere. But see, you put in the work and you're still here. And there are people, and you put in the work. You put in the work on that.
Why would you say, please, can we turn this around?
When would you say that you actually
it's almost 16 years.
You really blow.
How was it 16 years now?
He blew 10 years later.
Yeah, this is 16 years.
So when how many years after did you now blow?
It's like a decade after.
Everything was aligned. Everything
Because I had a very interesting. So I did 2006 to 2009. I left the country to go do my master's for a year and a half. Came back towards the end of 2011, and it was a terrible time for me through 2012. I did not get one work. So I was doing great before I left. Like I was doing very well. Left in 2009. By the time I came back, nobody remembered me. So I literally had to build back from 2013.
Hallelujah. Tap into this anointing.
So I think
You not say amen for me.
Amen. No, but it actually was. It was worse building back from that
Than starting.
because this was just like, so why should we hire you? You know, and I left at a time when I always say that when there was sort of a revolution in the media space here, with new radio stations coming up, and that was when Nigeria was obsessed with accents.
Okay, you do not have accent.
I did not have. So it was even harder to get it. But 2013 was when I think.
Yes. Do small accent. Give us accent.
Came back. I can't.
You cannot give us my name is Ava Carl. My name is Ava Carl B. Chain.
So yeah, probably 2013.
That's I think that's what I wanted to point out. Like on that page,
that has to be.
I really wanted to comment. Like, what are you telling the people that are not on this list? Because
they're useless.
I don't understand.
But then social media
They rush. But
they're trying to drive traffic to their page.
The most annoying.
I don't answer those ones.
Every fucking poll.
The thing is, I think it's a.
If you're not trending on social media,
when everybody comes together, it's a joint effort.
It's disgusting.
It's something that everybody has to put an end. Because I feel like some of us also try to push the.
Let me tell you, no matter how hard you try to tell them, don't do this, don't put me here. I'm not part of it. They will keep doing
almost all the bloggers
because to them they're driving traffic to their pages. Why? Because there's still people who love you and who still think that it's important to do all this.
It's not about what you think.
Exactly. It's not about what I think.
But I just feel like if they can, I don't think they can understand.
And again,
Alex,
you are strong enough. You're strong enough to not allow social media
get to
you. Now you see, many of all there's some housemates that probably not as successful. Dreams that they had have not been actualized. You know. If by chance they happen to be on one of these polls, it's a big deal for them. So look at it in a way. Just look at it like.
What does it do?
Wait, a big deal? How?
Like there's some people that see it as
when they see it and they see it as good, like, oh my god, they put me on this thing. So I'm still remember. Do you understand?
Okay, because what you said, I kind of fell into that category for a while. You know, there will be these polls, and these housemates are the most successful female housemates, and I don't get put on the list.
But just bored people.
It doesn't do anything for me. It's like,
you know the funny thing,
I'm happy for them.
I'm happier when I am not on that list.
I know they even look there.
It gives me
exactly.
So I want to ask a question now about the Big Brother tag. If it's a burden or a blessing. Because I hear some people complain sometimes when it's like, Bisola Big Brother. Bisola Big Brother.
That's
Bisola Big Brother. Are you one of those who have accepted it and it doesn't bother you? Because there are people who don't like it. They're like, I'm more than this now. Yeah. Is it a bad thing to be called that? Do you think it sort of diminishes?
No, it's not a bad thing. It's because I'm an actor. It's like a character. If you embody a character well, a lot of people will remember you by that, and they would call you that when they see you. Yeah. I've had a lot of people call me Aye today from a certain movie I did recently called Life, and that's because I embodied that character very well, and they loved how I played that role. Yeah. So Bisola Big Brother, that's my new surname, and it's interesting that 5 years on, people still call me that.
16 years.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not adding layer to my ocean.
And a lot of people still tell me, oh, I voted for you. I love you so much on the show. I voted. I'm like, you for keep that money. That's what That's what I tell them. Okay. But I don't think I think, don't see it as a burden. Yeah. It's a plus.
Mercy, is it a burden or a blessing?
They asked me this question.
Beverly.
It's a blessing. Blessing till tomorrow. Hey, take Big Brother away from me. What do you say? So why would I say it's a burden? It's a blessing. I think why people say it's a burden because they didn't make something out of it. I've achieved so much from the show and I'm still achieving. So it's a blessing.
I like the way Bessie dramatizes. Take this away from me.
I think they don't understand this thing. They don't understand where I'm coming from before and where I am now to tell me it's a burden.
Lambo!
No, you don't tell me that. It's a blessing. And it's a blessing forever.
You're not going to do one of...
That's what she has been doing. But do you agree? Blessing or burden?
I believe it's a blessing, right? You said that. Because I know I took you guys to when I had a studio and then I saw like Big Brother on the screens and I was like, you know what? I want to be in here to just sign attendance. Let it be if they're going through the names of, do you get what I mean? There's one certain Anita and Tacha Akide on the show. So it's more of a blessing than a burden. But then, still back to what Bisola said, when there's just so many people saying so many things. And they say so many things in such an entitled manner that you think they're making sense. Do you get what I mean? They're like, oh, you have to just grow to like a stage where like people don't remember you for Big Brother anymore. Like they remember you for like who you are. Do you get what I mean? But it's such a huge part of your life that you can't get off.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Yeah, like I know I had 3,000, 10,000 followers before the house, like Tacha. But you can't have a TACHA without like Big Brother Nigeria platform. Do you get what? Yeah.
Oh, baby girl.
Yeah, that's the truth. So when they come with all of these advices like, oh, you have to just get to a stage where you take. It's been how many years now? Do you get what I'm saying? I go like on a movie set, and one of the actors like I really got along with, when they had like a mini BTS interview, he's like, "Oh, I'm so excited! I'm working with Big Brother, Tacha, Big Brother, Tacha." That kind of thing. It's like there's absolutely nothing you can do. And looking at it, do you get what I'm saying? And that's why everybody said grateful. It's a fucking huge platform.
Ceec, a different angle to the question is, I think something Alex just sort of mentioned is where there's almost like people don't take you seriously enough sometimes, or you're just a reality star, or I also have a lot of the artists who come on the show tell me that, the people who want to do music, so even artists don't take them seriously. They say, you're not a real artist now, you just came up because of this. Do you get that a lot where it's almost like...
Yes, and every time I fight, I don't care. Like, I'm a very quiet person, but when I hear that nonsense, I'm always like, nah, don't say that. I've heard people say that Big Brother house piece, we don't have talent. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Every human being has a talent. And you guys are so much in a hurry that you guys expect us to just come out of the house after 3 months and boom, we're all every... It's not possible, to be honest. Even what you guys are actually seeing and praising and screaming, oh, this person is very successful. To be honest, it's just noise. It's actually not you actually even,
doing
showing your actual talent. It takes time, so I get that a lot. I mean, people just say,
Erica, you are in Nollywood.
Yes.
So, and I know actors also get that, where it's almost like, I always hear Instagram actors now, or Big Brother actors. Or they just get the role because they have a following. How does that?
Oh, they did that.
How does that work for you?
Even this last movie I shot. So I producer in the mode. No, not the producer now. It's the people coming commenting and they're in the mood. You get? They posted and they're like, Erica is coming to Abuja to do a meet and greet with fans. People are commenting. They're like, oh, this is the reason why you cast her in the movie, right? Because of fans, so that she will sell tickets for you. I blasted that person. I know people will be like, Erica, stop. Reply. I had to reply that person.
So you don't reply to everything.
But this particular one, no, this one.
You just have to respond.
This is my career.
You betray yourself by just keeping quiet.
And it's always very annoying when they say that thing that, oh, Instagram, this Instagram. I'm like, you know what? Let's leave the Instagram and let's leave the Big Brother stars out of this.
Yeah.
These individuals are out to make money. They're businessmen and women. Yeah. And if they're going with the numbers, by all means. You know, there's nothing wrong with seeing that, oh, this person has a huge following and I want to latch onto that and make money for myself. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So why are you always making it seem
exactly, and the talent is there too. They can see that I'm not just reciting lines, I'm actually acting.
And aside from that, I feel like in life, generally, everybody's journey is different. Okay. You might want to get to where I am at right now, and you have to go, 5 years to get to where I'm at. And then I could literally just go 2 months and get to where I am at. Yep. Everybody's journey in life is different. Oh, you had to act movies 10 years. There wasn't social media to get to where you are at. And then I was born in 1995, and then social media. Put that in my name.
What did you do?
1995.
Wait. Is that the year you called? You uncle. 1999.
I think Lex is 1996. I'm older than Lex. No, Lex, I'm older than you. Like,
no, chill. What I'm saying is that
let her make a point.
Lex, don't take me to 6. I'm fine.
At the end of the day, you reach to come in grab.
What are you doing?
Mommy. I was calling you now, husband. My dear.
You didn't know it was
the other way around.
Sugar baby.
Hello, mommy.
So there was this time WhatsApp just went off and Instagram went. I don't know if you guys recall, a couple of months ago, and then people just started putting out this meme like, oh, so now you guys can now see what the real celebrities, do you get what I mean? We're doing when they had no social media, all of that kind of stuff. And then there was something this public figure said, one of his public figures, and she's like, don't try to say that, like, if we want to look at it in a very diplomatic manner, you guys had it easy. Like, do you get what I mean? There's so much competition going on right now.
Yeah.
It's actually
like, do you get what I mean? Don't say, oh, because it's social. Yeah, social media has its merit and its demerit, but the competition right now, do you get what I mean? Like, so Nikki, right, went to Met Gala and had all of these like stones on her face. Yeah. And then in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, this is so cool. Like when I have time, I'll recreate it. I haven't recreated it, but it's been like more than 100 people that have recreated it.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's like, if you're not doing this, wake up tomorrow morning, like 10 other people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like your Set Explorer is buzzing like mad. Do you get what I mean? So,
yeah.
Don't think it's easy. Like people just want to run up and be like, okay, speak, baby.
But then I'll be taking us back. But I will do that. Going back to the question you asked about Big Brother being a blessing or a curse.
Yeah.
I don't want to disagree. It's a blessing. But then there are problems. And I feel like some of us get to that point where we choose to see it as a blessing or we've accepted it. And I have my reasons. Now, before Big Brother, I wasn't popular in the Nigerian industry and some people, but I know that from nursery school, primary school, secondary, university, there's no place you would go to right now and call my name and Alex Unusual is not the most popular in her set. So I'm that person that has always stayed, and I know that come rain, come shine. Whatever happens, anywhere I go into, I am always talked about. Not because I cause drama or anything, it's a personality thing, right? So I don't want to say with or without Big Brother, because I would not say without Big Brother, I would have been nothing. There might have been another way. It's God that knows how he planned our life. But then, God chose to put me through this route, and other people will take other routes. Then the thing that now frustrates some of us into wanting to wash off that Big Brother a bit from our name is that you go on, some of us here are I feel like every single person on this table are very opinionated people. right? We just like you said, we know how to see how we feel.
Yes.
You make me sick.
You cannot throw me away.
I don't know if it happened to any other person, but for sake of avoiding controversy, I have some things that I really want to say, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Because the moment you speak,
You mean in the house or now?
even now, the moment you speak, it's like, you're not looking for a way to trend. This one is looking for a way. So sometimes,
No,
yeah.
don't talk too much about the new set. Don't think about.
No, I won't. No.
Come and collect my phone.
No, I won't come at from that angle saying that. I would say, think bigger, think longer, project. Say, for instance, you're running for office.
The accent has changed, but go on.
Yes. No, I'm just saying. Say, for instance, you're running for office. My accents change whenever, baby. So Ox finished in here. But look at it that you have to be really careful. We're in times where everything you say is really sensitive. Everybody picks and dissects everything you say. You may mean something really innocently. I may call T-Boss big head. You big head. Somebody will come and dissect it and say, no, you meant this and this and this by that. So you have to be very careful what you say. Your opinions, your thoughts, they're not really yours anymore. Yes, they matter differently now.
And I understand that, which is why I hardly ever talk, because I feel like every time that I even now say, you know what, just everybody should go to hell. And anytime I say something, it's always a problem. And I'm like, I think I've always been like that all my life. I know that thing that people are scared or people refuse to say. Once I just wake up and in my head like this is like, you know what, just let it go. You're not breathing well. Just say it, and I'm always ready for whatever. So
when you wait.
But the thing I'm saying, what I'm saying
is it better to be quiet?
You start to get.
It's really
sometimes talking
when you feel the
can bring more
lump in your
problems.
chest.
And then you just have to.
I feel like you're quiet a lot of times.
My sister, let me tell you why.
Things that I feel are very sensitive, and people need to hear your voice.
Let me tell you why. A lot of people will misconstrue what it is you say.
They always.
And I'd rather not say certain things so that I don't bring more headache to myself. Because when you start explaining. You have to start defending yourself.
Oh, no, you don't.
This is what I meant.
You don't always have to. You don't always have to.
I understand.
So I'd rather avoid the trouble.
I just feel like most of your friends are involved in the.
Not necessarily.
I want to ask you a question.
Not necessarily. I just you know that moment when you're like, you know what, I'm too old to start arguing with so many people that don't know me, don't have an opinion about my life, that don't know where it is I'm coming from. There's no need. Avoid that. Okay. And then I just
can I ask you a question? There are, like she said, there are some topics that people really need to stand up and be like,
and then you deprive people.
You know what? I'm going to talk about this.
Angle.
And then some people are scared to talk about it. And when one person comes out to speak, every other person gains courage. I'm like, when you see things going wrong, and for fear or for sake of peace, you choose not to say something. And you know that when you say something, it's definitely going to change something for the generation coming, right? You just stay and you keep quiet.
What's the guarantee? What's the guarantee that it's going to change it?
I feel like it does change. But wait, let me finish what I started.
I don't say that.
Let me finish what I started saying first now.
Never know.
Okay, let me just finish. Let me finish. Like I said, the reason the whole taking off people thing from your name is that most of the time when you come out from the house, the thing that they showed you or that they showed to people about you in the house is the only thing that they know about you. Cynthia, if we did not argue in the house,
who got my name?
If we argue in the house, right, I would not completely come out and just say, Cynthia is a barrister.
Cynthia.
Because we didn't talk about it a lot in the house. And they just, it's the narrative that they've chosen to take outside that they do. So when I came out, I was Alex the dancer. I would walk into a serious office. The serious business. I just call me. Okay, dance for me now. You too, you be doing it. At first, once I go, I have other things that I do. Alex, I would dance. I said, wait. You people should hold on. I do other things. So when you go on your blog and you put X big Brother housemate. I'm like, why do all that? Why is it only that? She will now go there and I say, you are talking now because of Big Brother. If not for Big Brother, you would never speak. No, don't put. Please, shut up. I would have still been something because I know myself. Everybody knows that they're going to. Don't tell me that I cannot. Alex said she will shaku shaku.
This girl is so silly.
From shaku shaku. That's also we don't leave. Remember?
No. Okay. We need to move on from this very quickly.
I'm sorry.
You told her to dance.
No, I never told her. Alex the dancer, Alex the writer.
So we try to do other things. Okay. Just so we are known for other things.
OMG.
I want to go to something else.
Sorry, you leave this place.
It's
okay, Alex.
Wait. Imagine Alex just enter, see both of them.
Hey!
Oh, Alex, dance for me.
They go as far as playing music. Say if you don't play, if you don't dance, I will not answer you.
You two don't do that.
Answer me, please.
Wow. Timo is like, you don't know that shaku shaku dance. You don't know shaku shaku.
To say something.
Imagine that with high heel. Oh God. Oh my God. We are the AC. Alex, so cute. She said she will dance. Come on. Nothing else me more than yes. That's all it is. Alex dance like that. So you see, the one that came, she said that me too. I will dance shaku.
Okay. So I think I'm going to come to you, T-Boss, with this one.
Oh, okay.
So I saw a tweet sometime last year even saying that Big Brother girls are not marriage material.
Yeah, they say I cannot marry.
Apparently, there's apparently the facts are there that the girls who married from Big Brother married housemates. It was Bam Bam.
Oh, I didn't bring my ring.
And what's her name?
Kathy.
Yeah.
Apparently, nobody else.
I got married after.
But some guys have.
I never see husband. He dey come.
What is it about you people? And is marriage important? Are you guys not interested in it? So do you understand what I'm saying? Is it? Does it have anything to do with the show?
Hello.
No.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Okay. In my case, for example, when I went into the show, I had just broken up with my partner. And I think that was just a way for me to just get away from my reality and the pain that I was feeling at the time. So somewhere down the line, we reconciled when I came out of the house. And
Do not just say this one.
Anyway, there was a lot of talking. T-Boss is seen with Ebuka for sure. You know, there was a time people were saying, T-Boss is seen with Ubi, and I'll go for an event. T-Boss is sleeping with this one. T-Boss is dating that one. It was tiring. Even my partner at the point, even though he trusted me and knew me to be the good girl that I am, at a point,
a lot.
Yes, there's only so much. Like you said, there is no, sometimes there's no smoke without fire, be fire without smoke, or smoke and fire in the same thing. But like you said, sometimes there is fire without smoke. There's smoke without fire. Don't worry, the opposite of it, you know. People were just talking and it got to him. And even he started thinking, there's a fine girl. I mean, you can say no to 1, 2, but can you say no to the multitude? And when we came out, we were, you know, when we come out, we're like such a big deal.
Yeah, true.
And yes, we talked to guys, I mean, we're not gonna hide ourselves, but we're not sleeping with all of them. Like, what the hell, man? You sleep with 1, 2. How many? They come in thousands.
They didn't come to me.
They were scared of you. You were so aggressive. But no. They were scared you bite them. But I think, to be honest, I think they're just insecure.
Yeah. Is it more the men you're saying?
Someone like Messi, for example, it's not anyhow kind of man that can just come to her.
And that's on period.
And that's true. Because first of all, she's the winner.
That's on.
Okay.
She's the winner, you know. So it's not just any kind of person that will come to her. You have to have attained a certain level of not just
I need to cite an example.
Money self. What are they saying?
So many times.
Girls are digging the gold.
So many.
Hey!
Yeah, that's why she wears gold.
Like I heard from my makeup artist recently.
Bigger diggers.
That somebody, sorry, I'm sorry, my love. That somebody texted her and said, "Oh, is Dorathy a nice person?" You didn't come to me to try to find out if I'm a nice person.
That's what I'm trying to get.
So it's literally your insecurities.
Yes.
That's making you feel like, oh, she's too much of a woman for me.
Yes.
It's not on me. Because trust me,
it's on you.
So,
you have to go and deal with that.
Yes,
and then get yourself together financially, your self-esteem and whatever else you need to put in place. Generally, and then come and talk to, because there are people who come to me and finally meet me in person. They're like, you're so down to earth. You're
I'm sorry.
Nice. I have always been like this. But you know, Bisola, I used to fight with everybody in the house. It was all love.
Your life outside?
Yes, I'll say our life in public. But the thing is the men. They are the ones with the problem.
Men are very controlling. And I'm saying this from...
They're very insecure.
Men are very controlling. I'm saying this from experience. Men like women they can control.
Very true. Yes.
So once they see that you have it together, you know what you want to do, they're intimidated.
Yes.
They want a soft girl. Someone to say, "Oh, baby, I want to make my hair. Give me 10K. Give me 150K." They hate that you don't come to them.
And we come. No. I had a problem.
No, I'm saying this.
I never asked for money. But you know that. If I'm not asking for money, then I'm collecting money from somewhere else.
Exactly.
So why you?
I don't even see why you go me. Whatever my face is.
It's your face, Bisola.
I know. They know that. Why they look me? Oh my God. Did you say see you off my face? What do I don't look. See me. I know I'm 36 years of age, but I don't really look hood. Am I hood? I don't hood. They know they come. They walk like Jackie. Everything I get, I work for myself. Come.
Look at all the men and see their faces.
You know, say something. These people, they're the crew now. They don't go answer now.
Let me say something. You know that the show Big Brother, most of the girls that go, like, I feel like any girl that has gone for Big Brother and has come out and can still post on social media and all of that, the show has a way of making you look very strong, even stronger than you are.
100.
Because
I'm strong.
You look at the kind of trolling that even if you go there and every day you wake up is like this, they will still troll you for that. So there are people that this show has. There is nobody here that does not look like a strong woman.
I'm not strong, girl. You see, when I'm strong, it has passed. I am weak. Very weak.
Would you just wake up, stand up and go to Bisola and say, "Hey, come and let me talk to you"?
Exactly.
Would you do that to her? Or would you do it to me?
Talk to me.
Bisola, that will change it.
I am weak. I am so weak.
I think some men are threatened by powerful women.
Yeah.
Like people generally are threatened. Do you get, like, if you're powerful, like, you know what you are doing?
Intimidation.
Do you get what I mean? Like, your personality type, you're like the it girl, you're the ish, like, they're threatened. Do you get what I mean? And there's a question you asked, if marriage is important.
Marriage is
It
nice.
differs. That's the word.
Marriage is nice.
Individual differences.
I would love to get
like
married.
this person might want to, like, but this other person is like, if it comes, that's okay. If it doesn't come, then that's
it is
fine.
what it is.
Do you get what I mean?
Probably not for everyone.
And like the men not coming through, they're lost.
Please don't let her sing.
Every mama, you're not saying nothing.
They didn't ask.
It's marriage.
Well, it's important to me.
Okay, let me ask you a different question. Was dating different after the show?
Oh yes. Of course.
Yes.
So after last year I was never getting any toasters.
Why am I
Because dating hasn't happened after the show.
This year.
That's how crazy it is.
This year I started getting my
toasters. Like nobody can come out and say,
think
I have dated. It has not happened.
That's the thing.
Because how does it want to happen? Sometimes I try. Do you get what I mean? Like the people I speak to in the industry.
Men have a problem.
Like the people I speak to in the industry, and then they say, oh, you know what? Like Tacha, you need to leave. I feel like you're not leaving. But then I try. Like how can I do it? Like why do I have to be like?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
And they always feel like you have so many.
Talk.
I think we should.
Oh, like why do I need to try? Like there's just so many people out there to tell me not to try. Then why should I try?
But I think that the powerful woman thing is one thing. Also, sometimes we are too selective. Let's be honest. We become very selective. Let's be honest.
I'm going to drop a point.
The dating pool has gone
I think you know why you're selective. Because then they feel like there's just so many people on there. She even because we have to like why should I understand?
They're kind of selective because there are people who you have dated before.
Before
I'm here now. I don't think I can.
You wouldn't consider. That was your own. Waiting your own.
Uncle,
but when you come out, you are checking everything.
Wait, you're about to run mad.
You get.
Uncle,
What do you want to say?
All my life, I've been a strong, independent woman.
Oh God.
All my life, I've been carrying responsibility on my head. All my life, I've been doing I see if I have power, and I say that I need a man now.
Erica,
Hello.
why you say you like to sleep alone?
I want to do that.
Yes.
Say no, I like cuddling. No, I like my cuddling. I want to go to toilet.
I like that, but I still like my space. I want to come.
I don't want my space again. I don't want my space. I need
the person should speak in the house.
I'm tired of being.
I feel like in the end, sometimes my own
men need to stop.
Excuse me,
when I get that person
on there.
Excuse me.
Okay, Bisola, I want to ask you a valid question.
I don't want to independent again.
Okay.
At all. As independent as I leave secondary school.
Actually,
Bisola.
That's when I was 17 years of age.
that's why
You don't tire me. I want to dependent. I don't want to independent. I want to want dependent. Thank you very much.
I feel the same way.
Independence.
I want to be independent.
I don't mind though. Who wants to dependent though?
Ask me question.
You don't want to dependent.
Ask your question.
No, I think what the point Sissy made is very valid.
What she say?
Isn't it true that your
Selective.
dating pool got smaller when you left the show? People who you could have dated before, you suddenly see them as, can I go to AMPC?
Lexi.
No, you don't follow.
We love love.
No, really, you don't follow. I promise you, not follow.
We love love. But
Are you sure?
Wait, all of us here that have been working our heads off to come and now something that we would have just accepted before. Now we know the kind of work that we put into our lives. You will not tell me to just come and settle for something I might have settled for in like 5 years ago because I'm trying not to be selective. I know what I want. Even you're saying, baby, look at me. If baby comes with stress, you will send baby out.
Okay, yeah. So stress is relative.
Yeah.
Stress is relative, and there are things that you can take and things you cannot take.
I take a lot.
To be honest, I'm a sucker for love, to be honest. I'm a sucker for love. Yes, I am a sucker for love. When I'm in love, I'm in love like a fool. I can be stupid. I can be really stupid when it comes to love.
Did you just moan?
But have you loved me before? Have you loved me before?
No, he's crying from laughing.
So yes, I'm a sucker for love, and I can be stupid sometimes when it comes to love. But
Who will I stupid?
Please don't change your accent.
Let me say something right.
Where is my money?
Before we,
I want to marry. Wait. Let me finish it. I am 36 years of age. My daughter will soon be 13 years. This egg will soon dry. My dear, I have given myself target. My target is if I reach 38, I know one born again. If you don't come give me pregnant between now and 38 years, I know go born. No, Bisola said it. I'm for me. By the time I'm 40, our baby will have 2 years or 1.5 years. So my dear, we can hire nanny that will help us. But between now and then, do fast. The egg is drying. Is what is drying.
You know what? Let me tell you guys something. This thing Bisola is saying, she's making it sound like a joke. Yeah. You guys are all behind us. Don't worry, you're not our age. But
you're still young?
Yes, they're all young. They don't understand. This thing Bisola is saying is
who is 27 here?
I'm 30, almost 30.
Hey, you never reached. Almost. Sorry. Almost. You never reached 30. Are you 30?
Yes, I'm 30.
I am not
38. I'm 30.
See, I can see who is 30 on this table.
Okay.
Keep short.
Almost 30.
You are almost. Everybody knows. Almost doesn't count.
I think Alex is the youngest.
These are the youngest.
She's the youngest.
My dear, I'm 36.
I'm 38.
My eggs are doing like
but wait, this is what I wanted to say.
Side up.
Wait, Bisola, this is what I wanted to say. Before it gets to the point of being selective or not being selective, do they even come true? A lot of times they don't because they feel like there's so many people in your corner. No, listen, they feel like, there's so many people in your corner. Why should I come true? How am I going to make it different? Sometimes I play like how Bisola is playing in my stories, and I'm like, I can't wait to do this with like somebody's son. I'm giving clues. Don't think I'm joking. Do you get what I mean?
Are you hearing?
Yeah, don't think I'm joking.
Are you hearing?
To be honest, honestly,
when we watch those videos and you're like, carry me the gold, you know, carry me the gold. I'm giving clues.
I kid you no way. But the thing is,
off the top of my hand, I can count how many people have asked me out. Off the top of one hand.
I would just say, I promise you. I know. Like, you have so many men knocking around. No, who are you?
They're not listening because it's as if all of us
Come on over. No. My leg is still fresh. I have a 13-year-old daughter. She's brilliant. I will give you good children. My love, I'm hardworking. I can work for the both of us. As long as you are good.
Another reason why I think I want to get to daughters because I was.
My dear, come forward. I will show you what I'm made up of. I am a fun-loving woman. You see this thing, they can still shake. My dear, come on over, baby. Let us make 1 or 2 things together. You know what? We can even do 2 for the price of 1. We can do twins for 1. My dear, let us do before I come back. Baby, hurry up. The eggs are getting old. From the age of 36, the egg of a woman start to deplete.
Bisola will not go
Don't worry,
into
my own is still fresh. Baby, come over. Make sure you come.
I'm tired.
I've actually thought of it. I've thought of freezing my eggs.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe we should.
Maybe right now, just leave Bisola on this next. So we're going to leave you on this table.
Okay, one last. Can I ask another question? Okay. No. She will start again. No.
I promise you, she won't say anything.
Make it more sense.
I told myself
Oh my God.
Can we have one house? We're actually making it up.
I told myself
I
at
usually
some
can
point,
have
sometimes I
it
feel like God
for like
listens to
5
me.
minutes.
And I know that I said, dear Lord.
Sorry, we will God know the year.
I'm like, if I get to 25 and I'm not able to pay for stuff myself, I don't know how to take from people. It's a very big problem. I don't even know how to ask. If I get to 25 and I don't know, I can't provide for myself. Dear Lord, please take my life. I'm 26. And I said God should take my life.
Yeah.
And I said it, and I've said it before somewhere. I was
Some people start getting it at 40.
I said I don't want to live it. Well, it took me a while to understand that or to know that. Now I know. But then that was what I was saying. I really wanted to be very independent. And then sometimes I sit down and I'm like, dear Lord, if I don't see Mr. Right till 28, shall I not go for artificial insemination?
We 36
because I want to have. Well, it's just what I used to say, and I'm like, but I because most of us really, let's not act like we're all strong. Some of us really wanted to have kids when we're really young, you know.
Okay, different.
I want to have a kid like this year if I can. Yeah, I actually.
It's not easy like that.
I know, right?
It's on Instagram.
But however it is, do you get what I mean? Like, aren't you proud of your child right
Oh, my
now?
baby is doing me proud. I spent money on her school fees. She
She's
comes
turning
back
13. Is that a
turning
job?
13.
A whole
By the time
teenager.
I'm 40, my baby will be 17 years.
Okay, different question.
Soon to be mommy.
Thanks.
Cheers.
No, let me just yes.
Are we cheers this one?
Make her write my book. No,
Okay, you don't want this mammary glands to feed somebody.
I mean, I like the idea of kids.
leave my cup behind. Thank you.
I wasn't sure what this was going to be when I was trying to put it together, but it just felt like I did this for a lot of reasons, but I think the main reason was because of the perception of what Big Brother girls are, especially with the conflicts. And I just thought it's possible for everybody to sit on a table and talk about things.
And kudos to you for not giving up, because
And I think,
it must have been
and
a
I
lot
think
of, like,
that just
calling
happened
everybody.
here, where conversations were had, even with people who people thought could.
And
not
all of
sit
a
on
sudden,
the
they don't
table.
want to leave anymore.
People,
Do you get this?
And I'm- Let me finish. Full disclosure, a lot of them came here tense. They don't want to leave again.
Not me.
All of a sudden. And that's what I was trying to achieve, to show that it's possible. Because there's a narrative of, and I feel like it's because every time certain people here are together, it's certain things that are talked about. But I just wanted to show that it's possible to have conversations with anybody.
Because people that are just as we're humans.
I'm calling you
Yeah.
Bisola. Why?
So cheers to you guys. Everybody here is doing
We are
amazing,
just
and we're very proud of all of you.
Many more years to come with success.
I got plenty, but cheers.
Bisola is a handful.
I think that may be a big
That would be nice.